Hello, Mrs. Coles here. I'm going to read chapter 11 to you. Here we go. The day started just like any other. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Actually, I remember waking up grumpier than most days. Sleeping in the dirt will make you grumpy sometimes. Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I don't have a bed. That's part of the problem. Jerry and Nemo could tell I didn't want to be bothered, and they didn't try to talk to me. They were good like that. All day at school, it seemed like anything that could go wrong did. Pop quiz. Sit up straight. We're all waiting, young man. And then, in the middle of pre-algebra, my life changed. Omar. I need to speak with Omar. Excuse me, what do you think you are doing, interrupting my class? Is it Hassan? What happened? No, it's Nemo, too. You both have to come. Your names are on the list. You have an interview with the UN for resettlement. I never understood the phrase, time stood still, until this very moment. And not just time, sound, movement, my own body, everything just seemed to stop working. Then, through the silence, I heard the muffled sound of Nemo's voice. What do you mean, both of us? Both. The UN posted a new list today, and both of your names are on the list. Tal Salan told me to come get you right away. Omar, did you hear me? You need to come with me right now. Well, go on. Can't keep the UN waiting. Get out of here and quit disrupting my class. My teacher was a refugee too. I wondered, was he jealous? I gathered up my things, feeling numb. I felt every pair of eyes in the room on me, but I felt one pair of eyes in particular. I had about 1,000,000 questions running through my head, but Nemo seemed to have only one. Who else was on the list? Anyone else from our block? No one else as far as I know. Did that UN lady from Spain do this? No, she didn't talk to Nemo that day. That was only a few weeks ago. So why me? This isn't a joke, right? If this is a joke. It's not a joke. Come on, everyone's waiting for you at Tal Salan's tent. There were a lot of people gathered at Salan's tent. Hassan and Fatuma were there too. Is it true? Are we going to America? You have an interview, just like Abdikarim's family. Remember, it's just a first step, not a guarantee. And remember, life in America, or England, or Sweden, or Australia won't be easy for a refugee. But Fatuma's doubts were drowned out by the crowd around us. Remember us when you're rich. You're going to America! You're going to America! Through my foggy head, a little light creeped in. We're going to America? Then a man got up and stood by Nemo's brother. The crowd got quiet. Let me give you some advice. I'll tell you what happens at these UN interviews so you're prepared. This was Abdikarim's dad. His family had their interview 2 months ago. They were waiting to hear back. First, they're going to interview everyone in your family, so make sure everyone knows the same story. When did you leave Somalia? Why? Were you in danger there? Would you be in danger if you went back? We'd all be in danger if we went back. You got that right. Make sure everyone has the same answer. They're looking for you to trip up so they can say your story is false and you're not a true refugee. I looked for Nemo, expecting her to be happy about that. If there's one thing that made Nemo happy, it was memorizing facts. But she did not look happy. She looked the exact opposite of happy. Huyo! Huyo! No, Hassan, I think Nemo and Mariam want to be alone right now. All of a sudden, I wanted to be alone too, but people kept coming and coming and coming. In this whole sea of people, there was only one person I wanted to talk to. What are you going to say? When is your interview? You can go to university in America. In this whole sea of people, there was only one person I wanted to talk to, but I didn't see him. Our interview would be in 2 weeks. Nemo's family would have their interview the day after mine. 2 weeks to prepare. My name is Omar Mohammed. This is my brother Hassan. We were born in Somalia. The town you are from? Oh, yeah, we are from a small town called Mariri. Jerry hasn't said a word to me since I got the news. I know he's feeling sad and jealous. But I thought he'd be happy for me, too. Everyone said that you need to tell your life story at this interview. What happened to make you leave Somalia? I had been trying to forget the past and to think about the future instead. Now I had to remember all the terrible things that had happened. My nightmares came back. Mama! I still went to school during these 2 weeks while we were waiting, but it was hard to concentrate on my lessons. My name is Omar Mohammed. I was born in Somalia. Jerry switched desks so he wouldn't have to sit next to me. He wouldn't even look at me. I guess I understood. But I missed my friend. I wish I could talk to him about how scared I was. The day before our interview, there was a lot to get ready. I washed Hassan's and my best outfits when they were dry. I packed them in a plastic bag to carry so they wouldn't get dusty on our walk. We brushed our teeth like always. We took showers. We're going on a long walk tomorrow. We're going to talk to some people about maybe going to a new home, a different home, America. Just saying the word, America, made me weak. I was so nervous. Our interview was first thing tomorrow morning, and the UN offices were about an hour's walk away. Fatuma thought we should walk there tonight and sleep outside the office so there'd be no chance of missing it. Omar, go roll up your sleeping mat, would you? Okay. Hi, I heard you were leaving tonight. I thought you'd maybe want to borrow my lantern, in case I don't know. You need to find a strange... Let me try that again. I thought maybe you'd want to borrow my lantern. In case, I don't know, you need to find a strange bush to pee in the middle of the night. Good luck tomorrow, my brother. He kind of ran out of there fast after that, and I was glad. I didn't want him to see me cry. But now, at least, I felt ready to go. A bunch of our neighbors walked with us for a while. I'll catch up to you, Fatuma. Nemo's family was getting ready to leave too. Hey, are you nervous for your interview? Of course I'm nervous. You know that. Of course I knew that. Out of everyone in this camp, Nemo knew just how I was feeling right now. I felt like my whole life depended on this interview. Omar, why us? Out of everyone in this camp, why us? There are so many people who deserve this chance more than I do. She didn't say it, but I knew who she was talking about. I don't know, Nemo, but when God gives you a gift, you have to use it, right? I have to go. Good luck at your interview. Yeah, you too. It was a long walk to the UN office. Fatuma can't walk too quickly, so it would take us an extra long time. Most of our neighbors dropped off after a mile or so, then we were on our own. It was dusk by the time we arrived. I was surprised to see lots of people camping outside the UN office. Does everyone have an interview tomorrow? I went to fetch some water, and we ate the anjira Fatuma had made for our trip. We unrolled our sleeping mats. Huyo! Hassan was excited by the walk and the new location and all the new people. It was hard to calm him down for sleep, but my stories didn't help him this time. Lie down, Hassan, and I'll tell you a story about when I was a little girl in Somalia. When I was a little girl, we lived in a remote village, but one day my father took our family on a trip to Mogadishu. Back then, Mogadishu was a bustling city, a peaceful city with food to buy on every corner. You could still see all the palaces, mosques, and minarets from ancient times. It was the first time I'd ever seen the ocean. It was so blue, a different blue from the sky, and the air smelled like salt. The ocean seemed to go on forever. I tried to imagine waves of water instead of the waves of sand surrounding us. I tried to smell salt in the dusty wind that blew over us. I think Fatuma helped a lot of people fall asleep that night. That's it.